Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions. I'm going to try and make this quick because I don't know if I'm going to be able to record very long. My nephew now is wanting a bath, and yeah, I'm going to have to be the one to give him the bath. Anyway, this is my review for the Season 2 finale of High School DxD. They managed to get Gasper and Konako out of there, and while at this point, Synovia and Kiba are helping to fight off the magicians, while the Fallen Angel guy takes on the Leviathan lady. And they're trying to figure out, how they can destroy the portal that the magicians are coming through, because if they don't, they're just going to keep on coming and coming and coming until they aren't able to fight anymore. So, yeah, Gasper stays with them and the others end up fighting off the magicians, but Gasper wants to help, so he tries to. And he succeeds in being able to close the portal somehow. But obviously, this wears him out to where he almost collapses, and thankfully the others are unfrozen at this point, and Astia ends up taking care of him. And the interesting thing is that the Fallen Angel guy uses an artificial sacred gear to turn himself into, what was it? Some kind of dragon armor, like the White Dragon Emperor and Issei's, except it's like golden, and I think encompasses his angel wings, his fallen angel wings. And he actually kills the lady, outright kills her, but it ends up taking his arm in the process. And by arm, I mean his right arm, not this one. Nope. I swear, I'm stupid. It takes his left arm. I had to think for a second. It takes his left arm in the process. He's not bleeding as far as I can tell. It's just his arm is gone. But he keeps that sacred gear because he's been developing it, and I guess the guy likes to tinker with things. Anyway, we actually find out that the White Dragon Emperor is responsible for this betrayal, and he is doing this because I can't remember the exact details, but he ends up fighting Issei, and Issei's in his armor while the other guy's in his armor, and they end up duking it out a few times, and the guy ends up pulling out an attack that's supposed to distort or cut like the spatial dimension in half or something. And Issei thinks he can't win because, he's not strong enough. And the Fallen Angel guy actually tells him something that I don't know if it was actually true or not, but I think it was a good motivator. He tells the guy that since that attack cuts things in half, is it going to cut other things in half? I.e. Rias' chest size. And Issei realized that if that actually is the case, Rias' her chest is going to get smaller. And if that happens to her, is that going to happen to all the other girls? And this gets him mad, and he starts attacking the guy, wailing on him about how this is for Rias's. it's just crazy. And for Konako, he says, I think he said something along the lines of, "This is for Konako's itty bitty titties," or something like that. And I'm like, good God, man, I'm just dying watching this. And he actually is almost able to beat the guy, but he was about to pull out some kind of attack called a Juggernaut, but one of his teammates shows up, and apparently they're gonna go wage war on some other god or something, and he's apparently the descendant of the story of Son Goku, the Dragon Ball is based off of. And Issei says he's the descendant of Son Goku, and I'm like, are they gonna put a Dragon Ball reference or something in there for that? Because Issei is in the anime and manga and that sort of thing, so it would make sense. Unless Dragon Ball is not in this universe, in which case it would make sense. But yeah, those two leave. They establish peace. And what else ends up happening? I can't quite remember off the top of my head. Oh, the Fallen Angel guy is now the head of the Occult Research Club. And he's there because he wants to be able to help some of them train on their sacred gears, like with Gasper, Issei, and I can't remember if it was Kiba or Synovia. I can't remember off the top of my head. But he's offering to help them get more control over their sacred gears. And also, Rias' brother essentially gave Rias an order that since Issei gets stronger apparently by, being in more contact with all the females in the club have to start rooming at his place. And Issei is kind of, okay with this, and all the girls are like, what? And Konako tells Issei as she comes in the house that if she catches him stealing her panties and sniffing them, that she's gonna kill him. And I'm like, why would he do that? He seems to be the least interested in you. Out of all the girls, he has the least amount of interest in you when it comes to a romantic thing, because he probably thinks of her as like a sister or something. And Sonovia obviously assumes that she's going to be rooming with Asya. Oh boy. Add Cupid to the mix and this will be fun. Oh boy. And then Rias gets the brilliant idea to have her brother renovate the house so that obviously everybody would have their own room or something. Which would make sense because I don't think there's enough room for all of them to stay at his place. And I think Irina and Sonovia end up parting on good terms, thankfully. She's obviously not going to join Sonovia and them, but, things are okay between them. And yeah, I am curious as to what's going to happen next, but I'm not picking up Season 3 just yet until I finish at least a few more shows. So if I get, close to finishing either Soul Eater or Fushigi Yugi, or even finishing Hellsing Ultimate, maybe, then I'll pick up Season 3, but until then... Actually, once I finish My Hero Academia completely, because there's only one episode left, I think, for the dub that hasn't come out yet, and I'm waiting on it. I've got episode 24 and 25 downloaded, and yeah, I'm waiting on that one so that we can get it out of the way, and I'll be done with the show until Season 5. Because apparently there is a Season 5 confirmed, but no information on when it's going to be out or anything. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the show so far, because I'm definitely enjoying it, and I will see you guys next time.